Hello everyone, Noah Drayson here from the Noah Drayson Wrestling YouTube channel. Today is, I'm finally doing the NXT TakeOver In Your House review of what I thought of the show itself. I'll be carrying the old NXT United Kingdom Championship on me today for this video, since it's basically an NXT Championship. It's part of NXT UK. But let's get started. So the first match was Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, and Raquel Gonzalez versus Mia Yim, Tegan Nox, and Shotzi Blackheart. It was better than I expected. There was a few odd spots in there that I remember. I'm glad it was first because it wasn't, at least for me, it wasn't the most anticipated match of the night. We'll get to those, but overall, I'd give it a solid 3 out of 5. So that's for that match. The next match was Damian Priest versus Finn Balor. A match that I actually thought was a lot better than I expected it to be. It was definitely, I haven't watched a lot of Damian Priest, but I watched that match with Finn Balor, and I was like, wow, he's pretty good. He's a hell of a lot better than King Corbin. We'll give him that. But the one spot where Damian Priest was on the ring apron, and Finn Balor knocked him off, and he fell, and you heard the smack onto the steps and then the floor. Oof, that was good. It was crazy though. But I'd give that a solid 4 out of 5 stars. I can't believe I'm giving it that, but yeah, I thought that was a pretty good match. The next match was NXT North American Champion Keith Lee versus Johnny Gargano for the NXT North American Championship. Now, this was also a good match. It wasn't how I thought it would go. I thought it would be a little more fast-paced, but I guess not. But it was a good match overall. I'd give it a 3 out of 5 overall. But I remember I was watching it, and as the match was going, I was just like, I don't think Johnny's gonna win. I don't know, something about it. I was just like, no, I think they're gonna keep it on Keith Lee for a little while longer, and sure enough, they did. So I'm happy with the result, and yeah, solid 3 out of 5. So the next match, which I thought was kind of odd that they placed it in this spot on the card, but overall, I mean, we'll get into it. It was NXT champion Adam Cole versus Velveteen Dream in a backlot brawl match for the NXT Championship. First of all, I liked Velveteen Dream's outfit for the night, referencing The Walking Dead. I haven't seen a lot of The Walking Dead, but I thought that was cool. It was a good match overall. I thought it was definitely interesting. Better than I expected it to be. I didn't expect it to be some spectacle or anything, but I didn't expect it to be completely awful. But it was pretty solid for what it was, and due to the circumstances, I thought it was pretty good. A little part of me thought Velveteen Dream was gonna win it, but at the same time, it's they've been feuding for so long. Why would Velveteen Dream win the championship and keep this going, maybe even into SummerSlam weekend? It just didn't make any sense to me. So after this feud, I think Adam Cole might feud with either Finn Balor or Karrion Kross going into the TakeOver SummerSlam weekend. But I could be wrong, who knows? But I'd give this a solid, I'll give it a 4 out of 5. It wasn't bad. Next was Karrion Kross versus Tommaso Ciampa, which was honestly a really quick match for what it was. I don't even think it was 10 minutes long. It was a quick match. I did not expect it to go that fast. It was definitely what I expected it to be. I definitely expected Karrion Kross to win, because how could you not have him win his TakeOver debut, But it definitely wasn't match of the night. It was just kind of okay, I don't know. I was just kind of all right. It was over, and I was just, I'd give that maybe a 3 out of 5. And the last match, the main event, which I'm surprised it was the main event, but at the same time I'm not surprised. I don't know. It was NXT Women's Champion Charlotte Flair versus Io Shirai versus Rhea Ripley in a triple threat match for the NXT Women's Championship. Now, I can say a lot about this match, but I didn't go into this thinking it was going to be fantastic. This might be shocking to some people, but I'm not big on Rhea Ripley. I wasn't so big on Io Shirai either, But I thought, over watching her recently, she's not bad. Like, she's growing on me. But Rhea Ripley is someone that I've never cared for. I just think she's been overhyped and overrated. That's just my opinion. You guys can say whatever you want, but... And obviously, no one cares about Charlotte Flair. I am pretty sure all of you and everyone around the world who watches wrestling is sick and tired of Charlotte Flair in the title picture. And now that she lost the NXT Women's Championship, and the next Monday on Raw, which was last night, she is targeting Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship. Like, Jesus Christ, keep her out of the title picture, you know? Like, no one wants to see her become champion. We all know she's going to become 16-time champion because of Ric Flair. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. I don't like Charlotte Flair. I'm happy she lost because she doesn't need the NXT Women's Championship. She doesn't need a championship at all, to be honest. I did expect her to win, though. I definitely expected her to retain the championship. I thought she would hold it at least till SummerSlam weekend. Either the TakeOver before SummerSlam or SummerSlam itself. If anyone were to win it, I would assume Rhea Ripley would win it back, but I wasn't sure. But Io Shirai won it. I'm not sure how long she's going to hold the championship, but, you know, it was a shocker. I'm surprised it did that. And the spot where she jumped over the In Your House, like, house itself, house set was cool when she jumped onto Ripley and Flair. So that was pretty cool. I'd give that. I did guess I would give the show a solid 4 out of 5, or the match a 4 out of 5. The show itself, I would add a 10. I would give maybe like, I want to say a 7 out of 10. It wasn't the greatest takeover, but it definitely wasn't the worst. You know. Yeah, but I guess that's my review of NXT TakeOver in Your House. Look out for next video. Then my next video, which will be coming up in a couple days on Thursday. It's up there will be my review of the WWE Championship. With a story about how I got it and just go into detail about it. And then on Saturday, I will be releasing my predictions video for WWE Backlash. So look out for those 2 videos coming this week, and too sweet.